Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. In this one, we're going to talk about some really cool errors you can find on your Lincoln cents in your pocket change, which are repunch mint marks. These are also known as RPM errors, and they occur when a mint mark is stamped more than once on the coin die, which results in a visible doubling or overlapping of the mint mark. So these things are really cool, and collectors are usually pretty interested in repunch mint mark errors, so you might find this video really fun to watch and to learn about some coins that you might not know about. First, let's start off with the 1960 D Lincoln cent with a D over D repunch mint mark. The Denver mint mark D appears doubled on this coin, with a secondary impression visible to the north of the primary mint mark. You will see this below the date on the obverse side of the coin. These things are actually pretty relatively common comparatively to other errors, with numerous examples known, and values can range from as low as around $5 or $6 in circulated conditions to an upwards of $150 to $200 in closer to uncirculated grades. There was over 1.5 billion of these coins minted, so there's a ton of them you can possibly come across in pocket change, but the exact number of RPM errors is unknown. An example of an MS66 red 1960 D Lincoln cent with a D over D repunch mint mark sold for $375 back in 2021. The next one on the list is the 1956 D Lincoln cent with a D over D repunch mint mark. So similar to the one we just discussed, this D mint mark is repunched with a secondary impression visible to the northwest of the primary mark. You'll see this, of course, below the date on the obverse of the coin, and these are a little less common than the ones we just talked about, with values ranging from around $9 to $11 and upwards of $200 or $300. There was an example in MS65 red that sold for close to $200 on eBay only a year ago. There was over 1 billion of these minted, so there's quite a bit of them out there, but the exact number of RPM errors is unknown. The next one on our list is a 1954 S with an S over S RPM. The S mint mark is repunched on this coin with a new secondary impression visible beneath the primary mint mark, below the date on the obverse. This one is less common, and especially in higher grades, making it really sought after by collectors. Values range from around $30 to $50 and upwards of $600 or $700 for some of these coins, with an example selling over $1,000 in MS65 through Heritage a few years ago. There was over 96 million of these minted, so a little less than the other ones we talked about, leaving a slightly less opportunity for RPM errors to be found in your pocket change. But regardless, these are nice old Lincoln cents that you can add to your collection, even if they don't have the error. The next one on our list is another S over S RPM, the 1969 S Lincoln cent with a repunch mint mark. These ones typically exhibit really clear repunching, making them a lot more valuable. That, combined with a lower mintage compared to the other ones we've spoke about, makes them also really valuable and sought after. Secondary impressions of the mint mark are usually really visible, and especially under magnification, you can really see clear doubling on the mint mark. These in higher grades sell for really good money. Some have sold for several hundred or a couple of $1,000s in some cases, with lower examples usually hovering around the $50 to $100 mark. Last on our list is a 1953 D Lincoln cent with a D over D RPM. These ones have really clear repunching on them. They're usually really beautiful, with a secondary impression slightly offset to the south of the D mint mark on the obverse of the coin. These Lincoln cents had a mintage of a little over 700 million, and of course the number of RPMs is unknown, but with a slightly lower mintage comparatively to other Lincoln cents in the series, these can have a little bit higher values, usually starting out around $20 to $50 and an upwards of $600 or $700 in decent conditions. Let me know what you think about these Lincoln cents with Repunched mint marks. I love these errors. I think they're really neat. Keep an eye out for my other videos on currency and collectibles and other fun stuff. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed. And let me know what you're coming across in your coin, banknote, and collectible searches lately in the comments. See you there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.